Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot, your ultimate destination for political, celebrity, royal, and all other things tarot. So today we are going to do another 12-month reading for a notable figure. We're going to be covering number 46. Those of you that are following me know who 46 is. You'll also see his picture in the thumbnail. So can't say his name on here because our videos get popped and they get demonetized and all kinds of crazy stuff happens. So there's certain names that I can't say. You guys all know about that. So but I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. I've been doing this for a really long time. And we're going to take a mystical journey into the life of 46, JB. You guys know him. Some people know him as FB, but that's okay. Or let's go B. But anyway, so please remember, all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I try and be as fair as possible. I try and give constructive criticism and constructive advice where needed. I can do that here on my platform. Also, remember, you can book your own private reading with me at the link in the description below or at my website, FortuneCookiesTarot.com. You can also send in email questions at FortuneCookiesTarot@gmail.com if you have any questions about this reading or reading for yourself. Please remember, I have gift cards available for the holiday, and I'm also booking for my 12-month readings for people like you, so you can get some insight into the next year. So let's pull up our card view. You all know the drill. We're going to use just my standard old-fashioned Rider-Waite deck, my antique deck. So let's see how the first quarter is going to go for old Joe. January, February, March. So it looks like in January we are going to get a concerted effort toward this re-election. Looks like we are going to get a running mate if it is not Kamala. I have a feeling Kamala does not want this job again. So absolutely. The star card indicates in reverse that we can't really move forward with the pairing that we have right now. The Page of Swords is new starts and cutting things out. And the Six of Cups in reverse is really indicating that we're not so happy with the way things went with this last run. So looks like we won't be continuing that. I do think that they're going to be splitting up. Again, I'll be doing a reading on Kamala as well. We'll be doing a 12-month reading for her. I feel intuitively that her future is not in the position that she is in currently. She's going to be moving on to something else that is more aligned with her personal and professional goals. So we have in February the Five of Swords, which becomes some difficulty. Again, Five of Swords indicates some kind of conflict or dispute. So let's see. Oh dear. So hanging on to information and things like that in an effort to correct the damaging things that have happened. We see that here. We're holding on to our information and our things, being very protective of our family and trying to gloss over and heal the wounds that we've had in the past. So this, I think, is going to be something. I think this is in respect to a family member. We all know who I'm talking about. So the family member is creating some issues and he's trying to get a new, fresh start. The month of March will bring us that 7 of Cups, which is really trying to, there's going to be a great deal of throwing stuff at the walls. Like almost a deluge of information and propaganda. I said propaganda. I didn't mean propaganda, but deluge of information that's going to come out. The Chariot says that we're moving steam rolling dead ahead, trying to get to our destination. We are no longer asleep, using the things that we need to prepare for this war card of the 5 of Swords. We have this 4 of Swords in reverse, and we're getting ready to launch pad right off that. We're done sleeping. We don't want to sleep anymore. We want to get to that 5 of Swords. So I think we're going to see the campaigning really ramping up at this point. Again, this is March of next year, which makes sense. That really does align with the scheduling that we typically see with the U.S. Presidential race. So the Queen of Wands under here, it's going to be using information rashly and dramatically. We're going to see some drama here, some fireworks. Oh, love that Yorkshire red. Hashtag red, love that Yorkshire red. So the information that's going to be put out, all of this campaigning, all of the details that they're going to be revealing is going to be some negative information. So are we going to see some mudslinging? Yeah, I think we are. I think that is to be expected. I think it's coming from both sides of the camp. So buckle up, buttercups, because we're going to get a lot of spots, TV spots that are going to be, woo, not so nice. Let's go into April, May, June. See what is available for April, May, and June. April, May, June. So what's going on? What is our slow reveal in April? We have that sun in reverse there. That's when the sun is creeping out behind a cloudy day, not bright and sunny blue sky in the morning, but a cloudy day where the sun reveals. So what is going to be revealed is the stories that have been spun out there, the campaigning. So, you know, we did have that 7 of Cups in last quarter. So we're going to see that again. We're going to see things being revealed, but what we're going to see revealed are the trouble spots here, the things that are difficult, the hurdles that cannot be overcome. And we're going to come to full stop. So April, May, let's see what happens in May. May, we've got a new start with that Page of Wands, new ideas coming forward, new presentation. He does feel revitalized. There's something that feels very revitalized about him, coming out swinging, coming out angry, and stressing the unity of his family. We're going to see this. This is the campaign is going to get a pace set here of family first, family first. He's going to be talking about, you know, the kitchen table talks and what we all do within our families. Unfortunately, it looks like the data is going to hold him to account here. This is a great idea. It's going to be like Christmas Story, like we're all sitting around the kitchen table and having meatloaf, double beetloaf. But the reality is that the data is going to hold him up. When we have swords are often data. The pentacles can be data as well, but the swords here, this is the sword of truth. And the sword of truth is going to be that I think the appeal to the middle America family is just going to fall flat. I think they're struggling too much. I think it's just not going to wash. So April, May, June, we're in June where we've got the Hanged Man. And the Hangman, what does the Hangman do? The Hangman repents. So the Hangman is there telling us, I have new insight. From one of my students pointed out that he has this beautiful halo, which is insight and intellectual clarity. So we're going to get some of that. Is it for real? It is the Death card there, and the reverse celebration, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks like we're going to get some repent for the way that things are going right now, but I don't think that it's going to, I think the attempt to transform is going to be made. That's the Death card there that we see, but it's not going to be met with celebration. I think the story is going to be, we're still working on it, man. We're still working on it. We're still trying to make things better. You know, I need another term so that I can do this. I can finish the job. Finish the job is going to be his phrase. So, and that's going to be in direct response to the families that are just not buying into this family first business. So, and I think that that's what the campaign is going to be. Family first, not America first, but family first. So July, August, September, the dog days of summer. July, August, September. And immediately I am getting that this 4th of July in the US is going to be very intense. It's going to be very political heavy. We're going to have a lot of people just campaigning just at their personal barbecues. I think we're going to see that. I think people are going to, those boat rallies are going to be crazy. I think there's going to be a lot of t-shirts. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff done on 4th of July. That is really when our campaigning for this election really starts to go bananas. So we've got the Sun in reverse, slow reveal. Oh boy. Okay. So intuitively, I'm getting that then we've got the Sun in reverse and he's got to go. I'm getting that the intention is going to be to really promote his family and the children and that sanctity of family. It's not going to play well because they're going to play it up here. It's going to be these unattainable things. He's going to have his family at the beach. He's going to have his family out on boats, that kind of thing. And it's something that other families are not going to be able to identify with because they are struggling and not able to vacation or recreate the same way that he is. I think they're going to make a very, very big mistake, even if they opt for the alternate plan of let's put them all on little sailboats. Got a hot tip for you. Little sailboats cost a lot of money. They're a lot of money. And I know this because when I was in high school, there was a bunch of kids that had sailboats. They were all people of means. So in July, I think we're going to see some negative campaigning that is going to reflect negatively on the sense of the disposition of sensibility for this particular political family. I think they're going to make some mistakes with this. And again, it's not the family that's making it. It's the PR machine and the people that are working for the campaign that are going to make that mistake. So July, August, let's check out what's going on in August. The Justice card, that is either court cases or decision-making or judgments being made. And here we've got some bad news. Bad news. It's almost like they tell him he cannot run. So this is August. I'm going to say at this point, I've been saying for a while that I think they're going to pull him out of the election. I think they're going to stop the presses on this one. This looks like it right here in about August. So this is where we get bad news. We can't get away from the bad reputation. We can't get away from the bad things that we've done. And gee, I wish we did it better. I wish we did it better once before. So let's look at September. We're going to pull September. September looks like it's calmed down. There's almost a relief if we are out of the election process. If we're out of the campaign, there's almost a relief for that. He can get back to focusing on his family and the legacy there, and working together with the people that are supporting his son and the court case with that. But we have threes in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So what does that mean? That means that we're not sure what direction we're going to go, and nobody's really, really positive about this. This card down here is really the undercurrent energy that we're talking about, whereas these are the really obvious energies that are going on. So down here, I think whoever is repping this situation is like, yeah, this is a dead duck. We're not doing so good. So that is not looking so good. So I'm calling it now. I think August, they're going to pull him out of this. And I think September, we're going to be embroiled in some other business. I know we just had the indictments of the progeny. So let's look at October, November, December. October, November, December. October, November, December. So October, we're celebrating. So I don't know, if I were his age and not doing so well, I think I'd celebrate if I wasn't in the campaign anymore. Yeah, celebrating walking away, celebrating not being a part of it. Done, 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 done. With the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is, I'm just tapped out. I got nothing left. I got nothing left for you. The Page of Swords is cutting out. So the Page of Swords, when he's upright, is sometimes pruning and parceling things out and making sure that things are just right. But when he's in reverse, a lot of the time he is eliminating things, making decisions that are irreversible, one-way roads for that guy. And that Eight of Cups, again, echoes a leaving of the situation. But the Three of Cups says he's happy about it. So good for him. He gets to go into retirement, gets to chill out. It's just been too much. So October, November, this is our election month. Please remember that if you are out of my country, not an American. November is our election. Wheel of Fortune, and things look good there. We've got some solid stuff, but it does look like we've got not successful. So I think, if we're looking at 46 professionally, I think he is able to support the party to a certain extent and provide some further stability, provide an illusion that, we weren't being run by someone who was inept. I think he's going to be able to do that. I think we'll have some presence for him there. Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be a lot of opinions about him. So, but the Six of Wands does show in reverse that we're not going to be able to make fetch happen. So it doesn't look like that team is going to be winning. Let's look at this December with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, irrevocable, or irrevocable. I don't know which way do you like to say it. So irrevocable decision-making, parting of the ways, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, Robert Frost, all that. So let's clarify it. We've got Four of Pentacles. That comes up a lot. And so does the gaslighting card. That's Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. And the Five of Wands keeps coming up too. So I think we're going to see more. The Two of Swords leans more toward judicial matters, leans more toward decision making. It looks like we may be clammed up on that, instead of pleading the fifth, maybe pleading the Fourth of Pentacles, struggling and working together to come to a resolution. But under the surface, we've got all of that gaslighting that may be revealed. So I think it's going to be an interesting year, to say the least. But I am going to say loud and proud that I do feel that he is going to pop out of the race probably in August. I think we are going to see him exit the race and no longer be a candidate. So please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this reading down below. I am going to do 45 tomorrow because I think that's important. So keep an eye out for 45. Thanks so much for watching.